Y'all ready?
Yeah, man.
You're
Yeah, man.
You gotta say something over. You gotta say something over. Please.
That's a
They gonna
fact.
take us
Y'all
off.
already know what we doing. It's Puerto Rican Day Parade. Let's get lit. Arriba!
I mean, have you guys ever been?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
I
How was it?
I haven't.
I didn't. I haven't gone back.
That's Evan's mic falls. That's a precursor to how the show's gonna go today.
That's
guys.
exactly how. That's exactly
I'm
how.
helping you.
Nigga, I got this. Oh, nigga, do you?
You know what this is?
Exactly.
Or what this ain't?
But yes, welcome back, guys. It's the Can We Not podcast, episode 48.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, yes. Give me an L for that.
Getting closer.
Episode 48, getting close to episode 50. So, guys, we are not in the studio this week, so there will be no shout out to Jade. There will
Nah.
be no shout out to Sky Crescent Radio, and there will be no shout outs to Tone, even though me saying that is technically a shout out.
Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Sky's Crest
I
Radio.
just said.
I ain't
Shout out to
shouting
City
out
World
none of these
Radio.
people.
Shout out to Tone.
Nah. Shout out everybody, yeah.
And shout out to all the Boricuas out there in the world for their Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I feel like you could have said that so much better. There's a way you gotta phrase these things, man.
What?
Just like no, you can't say, yo, shout out to all my Boricuas. That's like going
You don't
on
want to
like,
shout out any Boricuas?
shut up. That's like going on Ramadan, like, yo, shout out to all my ox.
Yeah, shout out all
Yeah.
the Akis out there. Happy
Word.
Eid Mud Bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy
Yo,
Eid Mud Butt. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
That's the day, right?
Please,
Isn't
the
that the
views
day?
of what Evan Cumbest says on the please.
That's not the. Yo, we're not even 5 minutes in. That's the day.
No.
I'm uncultured.
Yes, you
No,
uncultured
you're just ignorant
swine.
to the way to say things.
You
Just come
uncultured
on, man.
swine.
Well,
Well,
It's
let's not
Eid
talk about
Mur-
swine in the same breath
True.
as
It's
yeah, they don't eat pork.
respect, guys.
I believe it's pronounced Eid Murabak.
What he said.
You said eat mud butt.
I ain't say that. Why would I
Anyway.
tell somebody to eat mud butt? That's just children listen.
Yeah.
Anyway, back in the sub studio. Wonderful place to be. Kenneth has places to be, so he's in a rush.
Sorry.
So we'll just be recording probably like half an hour without him anyway.
What? So you just gonna let me leave? Like, all right, this is the anti-Kenneth podcast. I
But
need you to leave, nigga.
no. But guys, we're in the building. I want to know how my two co-hosts are doing. So much is happening in the world, but the most important thing is always how are my co-hosts?
Okay.
Chilling. Actually got to see a good friend of mine perform at SOB's. Be Light.
Ooh.
I know we talked about him on the show before. Mr. Baby Eater and whatnot.
Baby eat? No. Baby he smacks babies. He don't eat babies.
Okay, because I don't know what you guys usually say for these.
He smacks.
people
He smacks.
that I
Babies. Did he
know.
smack babies off the stage?
No, he didn't. He doesn't
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
Were there any babies in attendance?
No.
Th-
There
That's
was.
why.
There was.
There's a
Shout out
reason.
to Be Like.
There was one lady in attendance though. I don't know what was going on.
She was
I
trying
was
to be
just
his baby?
nah. She was about to have somebody's baby because I don't know what she was doing. She was just sitting down. I didn't know this was possible. She's just sitting down, regular chair. Then she proceeds to twerk, as if nobody's around. It's just like, yo, what are you doing? She looks back at me. I'm like, oh damn.
So she looked
I
back-
literally said
so
to
she looked
Andrew,
back at it.
like I was with Andrew and whatnot. Shout out Andrew. Yo, nah. I walked away. I was like, yo, I gotta go. Nah,
Ooh,
listen,
you not ready,
fam. Yeah, I definitely wasn't ready.
Ooh, you not.
How you
ready.
gonna sit down and twerk? That's crazy.
She was looking back at it. Look
I
back
know,
at
but
it.
I was just
Look
like-
back at it.
I couldn't look. I had to go. I had to be a gentleman.
Okay.
Even if it was okay, even if it's being thrown at you, you gonna just sit there and just be like, oh, I'm gonna be the nigga to look.
If it's big, I mean, come on, bro. You gotta, and you gotta talk.
We don't
over
have
so you can
morals.
get-
We ain't got morals.
It's Monday, bro. It's the Puerto Rican
Monday
Day.
morals, exactly. We
Monday
need to have our
morals.
Monday morals. Why don't we have any Monday morals?
Hey.
That's what she was doing? Throwing it back like.
Chill, chill. I had to walk
Get
away.
it. Get it.
I had to walk away.
How are you, Kenneth?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just got some personal shit to deal with, like you said earlier. That's why, like, we had to come to the sub studio. I appreciate y'all for like accommodating for me, but
Part of the team, of course.
Of course.
thank you. But my week was pretty good. Like, no drama, nothing crazy.
The shit we don't get to talk about. We're not in the, we're not in the main studio.
You know,
I know.
we can talk about whatever we want. It's a safe space.
You are absolutely right. So let's start with the topic.
Where would you gentlemen like to start? So much has happened in the world.
So for it's Monday, I believe. Since this is coming on Monday, tonight is Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Did you see what happened Game 4?
Yes.
Nah.
Today's game. I thought Monday was Game 5.
Update me with everything, as I am not a basketball fan.
Just to shorten it up. Nobody's left on the Warriors. Everybody's injured. The Raptors are winning.
It's just Steph Curry
and Raptors are killing.
Towel Boy.
Yes, Raptors are killing. Raptors are up 3-1. Kevin Durant just got cleared. So now, do we predict that Kevin Durant will affect this game so they win Game 5?
I doubt it because you know what every NBA team does when someone's coming back from injury. They limit their minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Durant, like, as a Warriors fan, you would want Kevin Durant to come back and just like dominate, like do like a T-Mac, drop 33 points in 13 seconds, and then go back to the bench and relax. Not realistic. Kevin Durant's a great player, one of the best scorers of all time, but at this point in the NBA Finals, I think it's a little too late for him to make that big of a comeback. Because like the only team to have come back from a 3-1 deficit was the Cavaliers with LeBron and Kyrie. And that was against the Warriors. I don't think the Warriors can repeat that kind of luck.
Okay. I subscribe to the conspiracy theory that there's nothing wrong with Kevin Durant.
I also subscribe to
and that he's just been sitting out. He's been using this injury as an excuse to sit out because of earlier in the season when him and Draymond Green got into an argument, and Draymond Green said, "We could win this championship without you, my nigga."
Ooh,
and he said,
damn.
"Oh, word."
That's crazy.
My ankle hurt
My ankle hurt.
That's great.
Let me go rest. Recuperate.
for a month and a half.
That's crazy.
I was with you up until you said the Draymond Green thing. I was thinking that he's sitting out and exercising and like not exercising but like viewing his free agency options because after this offseason, like no matter if the Warriors win or lose, Kevin Durant's going to be a free agent.
Yeah, and he's out of there.
Thompson. I believe so too because I think I read a report something about like how he sold his house in the Bay Area and was looking at stuff in New York.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
Oh well, there's a lot of the reports are him and Kyrie Irving are going to go to New York, but then there's also been reports of that Kyrie Irving might get signed to Brooklyn and try to cohort.
Or the Lakers.
Yes, maybe. Lakers say they're going to get anybody, but
That'd
say
be crazy.
Lakers
Lakers been
Durant.
saying that every year.
Yeah, Lakers just want somebody, anybody.
But they've been saying that for years.
They got Lonzo Ball.
That's
Exactly.
fantastic. They trying
No,
to get rid of him.
exactly.
They trying to get rid of him.
No, exactly. I don't know if you know this, but during the season, there was a point in time, around the time when me and Tone went to L.A., there were these rumors that LeBron wanted to trade literally everybody
Just
for
to get
Anthony Davis and a ham sandwich. So
Yeah.
he was like, yo, y'all don't got Anthony Davis? He's like, but what about the ham sandwich, though? Because I'll still get rid of half of this bench for this ham sandwich. It was good.
Which is really upsetting because like it wasn't upsetting, it was funny to me because like I was playing 2K19 like at that point in time, and in the my career mode you get traded from the Lakers, like the G League Lakers, for a ham sandwich by Michael Rappaport. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. Like, and I really do imagine that that's what happens to some of these like lesser known players who are just
That's
starting,
terrible, man.
like starting to make a real impact in the league. It's like, yo, I just dropped 30 points. That's fantastic. You don't play here no more because we traded you for us to be able to do our dry cleaning at this place down the block. So clear out your locker, bro. I'm gonna need you. Get up out of here.
Basically. But, yeah, that's about it for sports. I don't want to harp too long on sports.
Well,
Did something else happen?
Yeah. So at one point in the game, in Golden State, Kyle Lowry was chasing a loose ball and like kind of crashed into like.
Oh, and he bumped into the fans, and one of the part owners pushed him and got fined $500,000, and he's banned for a year.
$500,000.
Banned for a
But the
year.
nigga's a billionaire, so that's literally
Yes.
like $22 in his pocket.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like saying like that's only
Shannon
the amount
Sharp.
he had to pay.
Shannon Sharp on Undisputed, he broke it down. He was like $500,000 to somebody like that is like literally somebody like, yo, that's $20, and you can't come back for a year. He's like, well, everybody's getting traded. I want to be back for a year. Nigga, this team ain't gonna be the same a year from now. Ooh.
How do you just get away with that?
And
though? That's
honest,
crazy.
I mean, but
No,
it was
but-
Kyle Lowry though.
No, but like think of it this way.
fucked
was,
up, man.
no,
He's a
it is
bad-
not.
You
No.
ain't never wanted to push Kyle Lowry. The
man,
nigga's a
I've
bum.
I've never been a fan of Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, nigga's 30. How many did you know that he's 33 years old?
I knew that.
He's that close to retirement.
Yeah.
The nigga's a bum.
jeez.
No,
I would push him.
Not for nothing. Kyle Lowry is kind of like
And nobody pays attention. I'm not like I hate to like stay on sports for too long, but Kawhi Leonard has been saying every single game, I don't give a fuck about this team. I just like winning basketball games.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's like, I don't give a fuck about this team. I don't give a fuck about Toronto. I don't give a fuck about this organization. I want to get the fuck out of here.
And that's what he said in San Antonio. Yeah.
Didn't something happen with Kawhi Leonard? Like he had like a huge lawsuit or something like that.
No.
Like dance or something like that.
No.
Or some like logo. he
Oh
made.
no, it was the Nike
Yeah.
logo. He had an issue with the claw logo because I think he didn't authorize.
So this
it or
dude
something.
is just like a basketball businessman now. 'Cause
Everybody
that was a
got-
lot of money.
He wears,
Everybody
he
has to
wears
be
New
that.
Balance on the court. Then he was busting everybody ass in New Balance.
Well, you have to.
I have New Balance. They're not on right now. They're in the corner. Don't look
Almost walked out this podcast. Almost walked the fuck out of here.
Listen.
Almost packed this whole shit up.
Keep my balance, man.
Packed the sum up. But yes, enough of
Tucky
sports.
Summer.
Yeah, nigga. I've already did it. I told Gabe that. I said, yo, I'm tucking my summer.
That's it.
What?
You took
I
those?
tucked it in my suitcase and I packed up, put my little folding chair up, and I got up and I walked out. My summer is tucked away.
You grabbed your ball
Yeah.
and went home.
It's over.
Your summer's set.
Why is
It's
it
all
over?
over.
Why
It's
is it
all
over?
It's over.
Why is it over? Why
I
is
see
it
the,
so-
I see the
What happened?
temperature.
Oh, you see the
Temperature.
I
temperature?
see the temperature. How people coming out for this summer.
Okay.
Who coming
So
out for the
what's-
summer?
What's up? What's up with
Who's
it?
making you tuck your summer in?
Everybody.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, you see these the movies, the music, the women. I see how niggas is moving. I'm tucking the summer up.
What movies are making you tuck your summer in?
Godzilla.
Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story. I'm definitely tucking my summer in for Toy Story 4. That's coming out this week.
Yeah.
This coming week. Yep.
I
No,
can't.
no,
oh
it's
my.
the
Yeah.
21st, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 21st.
Oh, so the week
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
Yes. I have no idea what day it is, but yeah,
Friday.
Toy Story 4 is
We've got the calendar right there.
I don't know. You don't got a month on there. So
I
you
can
got a
see-
whole calendar up there
I
with
can
no
see-
month.
Yeah,
See,
that's this month.
it says Can We Not Pod Sub Studio, and then that's today, the day we're recording, and then the following Friday, the 21st,
You hear that, listeners? An update. Kenneth, there you go.
exposed.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can read calendars.
Exactly. It doesn't change the fact that I said that there's no month on it. But the point that I'm trying to say is that Toy Story 4 is coming out. I've been watching a lot of movies recently. I don't know if you guys have seen. I've seen Dark Phoenix. I've seen
how was it?
Godzilla. I've seen fucking what other recent movie came out? Brightburn. Yeah, I've watched all these movies.
Aladdin.
They're all
so-
Aladdin. Yeah,
None of them seem that
they're not.
exciting.
They're not.
The only
Like-
movie, the
They're
only
not-
movie I'm honestly looking forward to seeing, other than Toy Story 4, is Child's Play with Aubrey Plaza.
I don't wanna
and-
watch that.
And Brian Tyree Henry.
I would. You know what's funny? Whenever Chucky was like a thing, and a lot of people were afraid of it. I was never really afraid of it because I was a short little kid and I thought Chucky was like the same size as me. So I felt like there's nothing to be afraid of with the same size. I could just hook off on this nigga.
I already know all his moves.
Yeah, he got my moves.
Me and him are the same.
What could he possibly do to me that I can't do to him?
Yeah, nigga. Put that nigga in a. You already know what's coming. You already know what's coming. You already know what's coming.
You gonna
Chucky
put that
gonna
nigga
do
in a
against
headlock?
this? Yeah, no. What you gonna do against this Boston Crab?
Oh,
What the fuck Chucky gonna do? Who gonna pull the string then? Ain't no child's play when I'm on the fucking ring.
That's nasty. That's nasty. I'm sorry, that's nasty. You nasty for that.
Oh, nigga, do you? I don't have the
That's
sound effect.
nasty. Nah, nigga. No.
Why you turning away from me, Kenneth?
I'm disappointed in
No,
you.
you not.
Put
You know
Chucky
we're
in the
on camera.
Boston Crab, man. That's the first thing you gonna do.
Yeah.
All I can see is this nigga Chucky got you in a headlock. Oh, nigga, do you
Giving me a
know
noogie.
who I am?
Giving me a noogie and shit. That'd be cool. That'd be nuts.
What the hell is that?
This nigga Kenneth swear he me. This nigga swear he me. He playing music now.
It ain't loaded. Why that shit took that long to load? Because that nigga got an Android phone.
Exactly.
Get an iPhone.
Yes, please.
Buy me one.
You hear
No.
that, listeners? You talking to us or the listeners?
Oh, there we
Everybody.
go.
Everybody.
Anybody who's
Can we
willing to
not?
contribute.
All 7,822 followers of Evan on YouTube.
They're not all here because of us.
Just donate $1 to
$1. Yo, you gonna have like
enough dollars.
you gonna have 7 iPhones. That's it. That's so sad. You'd only have 7 phones. That's fucking terrible.
Depending on which ones I got.
Oh, nigga,
no.
do you not know?
how much iPhones are?
Jeez.
I don't. I actually don't. I'm trash.
It's very expensive. Oh God, did y'all see the WWDC thing for Apple that like they had an event this week where they announced the new
yeah, they were breaking down some of the stuff
the new
coming to
iMac coming
iOS.
up, and iOS 13 and some of the new surprises. But the big thing that I would like to talk about from there is they introduced and revealed the new iMac Pro thing, like the desktop, the towers,
Yeah.
like the desktop version with like an actual computer brain, and they
Okay.
revealed it. And it's like
Wait,
all the specs.
Computer
Is in,
brain?
yeah,
Like-
you remember how they had
Like
the computer?
AI?
No,
Motherboard.
no, I'm just saying that most
Jarvis?
iMacs are just like the screen, like everything's in the display. They don't have
Floppy disk.
No,
Is it a jackal?
this isn't a,
Get it out, man. What is it? What the hell is it?
this is why we're not a tech podcast. Trying to put niggas on.
Put
Back
us
in
on
the
a
mail is
Jarvis?
gone.
Put us on a Jarvis?
Basically, most computers have the fucking display, then they have the little computer brain where you press the power button at.
Oh,
Okay.
the CPU.
Thank you. That's what people call it, the computer brain.
No. Do you call it that?
He doesn't have a computer.
Guess what? I do.
What do you call it?
A CPU.
This nigga.
Stands for computer.
No, it doesn't.
No,
No, it doesn't. No, the fuck it doesn't.
what does it stand for?
Google. Hey Siri.
Central Processing Unit.
Cool motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that.
What the fuck just happened?
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know.
I didn't press anything.
What was it?
I didn't press anything. Nigga, I said, hey Siri.
And that woke up the soundboard.
Soundboard told me I don't know nothing. Whatever.
Oh, nigga, do you?
Yeah, basically,
Don't touch nothing.
I'm not. Basically, Apple introduced their new computer CPU, and
And we
it
can
has
barely work our
all
own.
the exactly. You see how much we know. Tone, please, Jade.
Help.
Y'all don't get enough credit.
They really don't. They're very underappreciated. You guys should really. So I shout them out.
Jesus Christ. I did.
I'm talking about the fans. Basically, the new CPU has been introduced. It has all the. It's customizable.
Okay.
You can like add stuff into it. It's they're kind of like now really putting their foot forward to be like the front runner in the tech industry with the new computer, and it's really for professionals and people like that who are really into that field. And the starting price for this new Apple CPU
Yes.
$6,000,
They can keep it. They can keep it.
and that's just the CPU. The display alone is
Dumb shit is
$1,000.
That's the dumbest number I've
And then
ever
the
heard.
stand for the seat, the stand for the display.
The
Nah.
monitor.
Yes.
They okay.
You don't like all my tech terms, nigga? You ain't know my tech terms?
Do you know proper tech terms?
Oh, nigga, do you?
Tech terms, whatever. Tech turn them.
Compute we not.
Compute.
Ew.
It's $1,000 for the stand.
For the monitor.
For the
are
no,
they
the stand,
doing?
no, the stand for the monitor, and then the monitor itself is like
How big is the monitor?
It's about what 16 inches.
Like a normal monitor.
Isn't it like
It
it's
ain't
like
that
it's
big.
like a
It's a standard.
6K resolution or some
It's
shit,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's very high resolution,
And it's 6,000. So I'm paying $1,000 for every K of resolution,
basically.
and an extra
And then
1,000 to hold up all that
Yeah.
resolution.
Yeah, if you don't
I
have
should
one.
just resolve to not buy anything and just get a fucking window frame and just look outside. Fucking 6K. I'm paying. That's the
The
dumbest
only
shit
way
I've
I
ever
see
heard.
myself getting on one of those computers is filling out this Apple application and going to the
It's gonna
store.
be on the Apple Store, Apple Genius.
Yeah, nigga.
I don't feel like a
I'm
genius
gonna
if
be
I
on
get
the
that
Genius
shit.
bar
Yeah, I ain't gonna be at the
because I'm a.
Genius bar.
Yeah, you think I'm
I'm
buying
be at
this?
the
nigga?
homeless bar. Be at the homeless shelter.
Can
Fuck
I
out-
live in this computer?
Exactly.
Will this pay my bill?
What
Yeah.
can I do with that shit?
Exactly. And it has a lot of fans in it too. I mean,
Oh
keep it
shit!
Ooh.
Just gonna need to keep my pockets cool.
I mean,
burn
iOS
it up.
13.
Fucking damn it.
So with that being said, Ken, if you're gonna jump over to the Apple side,
Drop damn near $10,000 for a fucking computer.
That Apple went rotten, man. Fuck out of here. That's stupid. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. How you gonna pay $6,000 for a screen? Can't even see that well. Niggas can't even see that well. They gonna pay $6,000 for it. Well, I don't know. There's a spot on it. I would die. As soon as there's a crack on that shit, I would die. I'd be like, yo.
Imagine how much you gotta pay to get that shit fixed.
Exactly. That's all I'm thinking about.
Yo, bro, how much you pay for this? About $1,000. How much it gonna cost to fix it? About 11.
About 11. Fuck out of here.
What else happened in the world? How do you know you're officially went from the talking stage to the dating stage?
Oh, relationship
Don't.
topic.
Yes.
Because they didn't tell me. Late to the game, buddy.
You didn't even know he was in a relationship.
I mean,
they caught you with the okie doke.
Gotcha. Stupid. Nah, honestly, nowadays, I feel like it's easy to get to that point because a lot of people just been dating and been in relationships where they're just like, I want to get past this. You know, like that phase where you're like, okay, we're talking. So it's kind of like you know where it's going. So it's like if it's
but
a mutual
without
thing.
words, how do you know? How do you confirm it? Women need reassurance.
The actions that the person
What
has.
actions?
Like, you know, like maybe they're like, you know, talking to you more. They're like, you know, maybe like checking in on you more, like liking your picture, interacting with you more. You know, just a little stuff. It goes a long way. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, hint.
I was only laughing because he kept going.
No, you know,
It's
just
like I heard
little
you.
things.
It's like I heard
No.
I
People
was
need.
waiting for you to finish.
Everybody needs to know. Everybody needs to know.
I was just waiting for you to finish. This is like, no, you done?
Nah, there's more.
Is you done or is you finished?
There's more.
What about you, kid? How do you know that you went from the talking stage to the dating stage?
The amount of effort that I put into like going to see this person. Like if we're just talking, it's like, oh hey, do you want to hang out? And for me, it's like, you know, I guess. But then when we're dating, it's like, okay, now I'm putting forth that effort. Like, okay, let me go see this person. Let me rearrange my schedule. Like, hey, like I have like 2 hours today that I could either spend towards like, you know, taking like some self-care shit, and then like sit around the house, and then okay, I'm gonna put that time aside. I'm gonna put that shit away, and then go check on you, like chill with you, do whatever.
Like, just effort being there. Sounds like it. Sounds like it, right?
No, I hear what you're saying. It's just the whole position of that question just sticks out to me. That's a real thing that happens these days. That like people wonder about, how do I know that he's taking me serious? How do I know that we're really exclusive now? How will I? It's like, just ask.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to,
Because
guess.
I mean, in the post, it was the question was posed in a sense of like, oh, how do you know without asking? But it's like, no, just ask. If you're too afraid to ask, it's like,
if you're too afraid to ask, you shouldn't be with that person.
Yeah, if that
Or even, like,
relationship
consider
is
being
going to
with
be changed,
like that says a lot about
Because
your
of that.
relationship. If you just
Yeah.
feel like you're not comfortable enough to ask, like you feel like you'd be fucking up a good thing by asking.
Mm-hmm.
A person who's really down for you wouldn't be so like turned off by you asking.
True.
They'd be like, of course we're together.
it's probably just, I think nowadays, the aftermath of like how that will be transpired, or like how that'll affect the relationship afterward.
Yeah, because
it's
people
like,
feel like now they're setting expectations.
yeah, or at least, if anything, they're moving forward with it, and they're saying, oh well, I don't know if this person is going to see me the same, because you know, it's like if it's a good person, or you're chilling with that person, you're like, well, I want to see about this going to the next step. How's this going to be? You know?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with actually like coming out and verbally saying like, yo, I like all the time that we've been spending together. Like you and I, we have such a great time together. You and I have such a great time together. We've already created a lot of great memories, stuff like that. What do you think about that?
You don't get thirsty. You don't get thirsty for nigga. I'm trying to be your friend.
Shit was empty. The pack was in the mail and was gone, man.
We all
Shut
been drinking.
Shout out to the YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube. And shout out Gatorade.
All right, come on. But you were saying.
I was saying, like if you know that you're already like creating great memories with this person, already having a great time with this person, and you don't want just something purely physical, you want to invest yourself emotionally into that person, you should be able to like come out and say like, hey, what do you think about you and I like taking this a bit further, like you and I just getting together, like not no strings attached, but like, yo, now we're together, like I'm for you and you're for me, like some shit like that. There shouldn't be any issue with that, especially if you're being open and honest with that person.
And as men, how do you feel like we like let a girl know? Like I know, like Kenneth said earlier, that he says once he starts putting in effort and things like that, of like, oh, act like I don't want to see you in the beginning. Excuse me. You saying not that you don't want to see them, but you make attempts to see them more. Like you just said, you rearrange your schedule. You make more time for them to be around you and in your life. But like, what are some other things that men do, or like that we do ourselves, that show women that we're taking them serious?
Introducing to our close friends.
Oh,
like
that don't mean
like
nothing to me.
for
If I introduce y'all to a bitch, don't say nothing. Just be like, don't say nothing, y'all. Just be like, hey.
Man, I'm going to say
Y'all just
every
gotta-
damn thing
Just
in
do
the
the thing.
world.
Do the
I'll
same
be
thing
like,
that I do
who
for
is
y'all.
this?
Do the same thing that I do for y'all when y'all bring a chick around me.
what's that?
Kenneth act like he don't bring a chick around us every other week. And every time Kenneth brings a girl around us every other week, you know what I'm saying? I just
Fine,
be like,
I'll leave.
I'll be like, yo, this is the one that I've heard so much about. Yo, my man has said so much about you. I couldn't wait to meet the lovely Tiffany.
Tiffany? Oh, shit. Fine, I'll leave.
But,
Yo.
You know, you just
Damn.
you play, you big it up to make it seem like your boy was doing, you know, much better. Even though you might already know your boy might be doing shorty dirty. But that's between you and your boy to talk about, not between. You don't put him out in front street in front of his, you know, come on.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, you're not just gonna put him out in front street in front of her.
You wait till she leave.
Exactly.
You wait till she leave and then hit him up in the group chat.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, yo, bro, what's up? Is this something I need to know? Because I almost slipped up.
Next
It
time,
almost
give a
happened.
nigga a warning.
Exactly.
I've done that where like I brought like a girl that I've been talking to for like a few months at that time around y'all, but I didn't do it in like a group setting. I did it like one-on-one things. Like first I would bring.
Nigga set up appointments.
I did.
Niggas like, yo, you can come through my crib? I was like, all right, what's up? Was you good, bro? Nah, everything's cool. Just slide through. We about to play some 2K. All right, cool. I'm about to bust your ass. And I come through. She's sitting down. What?
She
She's
holding the
in it.
control.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
What's
so it's
happening?
2-on-1?
It's like no, y'all play each other.
I got to play.
If she wins, she can stay.
Hey, nah. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. What the hell are y'all? Yo. Yeah, you know what?
If she can drop at
Nah.
least 80 on him,
Don't
then
get
she
me
would-
started on what you be doing, Akai.
Listen, bro. You can
How
tell me.
you introduce us
'cause I
to
don't
them
know.
women.
You can tell me because I don't know. The last one was so long ago. That's why I'm like, how?
I'm trying to lie and be entertaining.
I'm glad y'all remember because I don't. I for damn sure don't. How do I introduce?
We know that Akai is taking a girl serious because he disappears for months. He will
Listen, I'm
disappear
good.
off the face of the earth for months. I didn't say you weren't good. I'm just saying we won't hear from you. You're that
not
guy.
No, not for nothing.
Stephon's
when-
that guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are just certain men who
Yeah.
are that guy.
But
Yeah.
when it comes to you and Stephon, when you get with somebody, there are a lot of non-Akai related things that go on.
Of course.
Which
And I'm
isn't
fine
bad.
with that.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
and it's
Yeah.
never a
with that.
slight to that person because
No.
you're flourishing in your relationship.
Exactly.
I'm
You
just
know
saying,
what?
but that's a clear sign to us,
Yes.
to your friends, that
It's like,
Some
yo,
real-
I'm invested in the person.
Like, yo, Kai, you trying to come out and chill?
and then there be
Nah,
them,
bro.
no, because then there'll be those times we'll be like, yo, Kai, you trying to come out? She'll be like, yeah, I'll come through. But we heard I'll come through.
Wait,
But that's not who comes
hang
through.
on, hang on.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, but that guy.
You have to understand.
It's not just
you're
you.
that guy.
Because you've done
You
that.
got-
You
you're a
have done that
package
so
deal.
many- You've done that
It's
so
a package
many
deal.
No, but
thing,
you're right.
though.
See, but he's speaking from the perspective of that
Listen.
guy. It's a package deal.
I was forced. I will just
You've
have
done
you
that
know.
so many.
It
It's
wasn't
like,
that.
Yo,
okay.
like, yo, Kai, we heading out to this spot tonight. All right, yo, I'll be there soon. I'm on the way.
I'm.
Show up late.
Show up
Show up
20
late.
minutes. Show up 20 minutes after everybody else come in, but it's not you riding solo, though.
Listen, man.
And then we all just looking around, just like, yo, who the fuck
It's a different mood, man. It's a different mindset. You know, you ever had like a different? Oh wait, what changed?
I don't know why you was talking to me.
No. I'm just saying. Hang on.
I don't know why you talking to me. Yo, I know you be. No, yo. No,
Yo,
I don't.
just
No, I don't. You must have me confused.
nah. I for everything that I love, I remember seeing this nigga Evan
Now
change
you snitching.
his
Now
entire
you snitching.
demeanor in front of me when I went out on a double date. The one and only double date that I ever decided to go out with this nigga on.
This is
With
news
two
to
people
me.
who shall not be named in a court of law.
Yo, turn these mics off.
I'll tell you off the pot.
That's what I'm talking about, my nigga.
Not in front of me.
But just the way he decided to be with this person, it looks so unnatural. Because I'm like, wait a minute. This nigga Evan ain't doing this shit. He's happy? What the fuck is going on?
You got to experience happy Evan? Oh, shit.
No, this was like elated Evan. I was like, yo, I was looking like,
Oh, my
he
God.
was like, oh. I'm sorry.
I just want the record to show I don't know what elated
Hang
means.
on. Let me get my shit off.
No,
Hang on.
I don't know what elated means.
You don't know? Wait,
Happy.
what?
All right.
Happy. This
Oh,
nigga don't
continue.
know elated or
Joy.
nefarious.
Continue.
Nefarious.
So
Carry on.
I'm with my partner, my significant other at the time. Evan is with,
Another significant person.
I don't know. At the time, I couldn't be sure. I'm sorry. He's sitting, he's just like all hugged up on her. He's sitting there kissing on her.
Ooh.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
Why you
We
giving up my sauce?
listen. That sauce. Listen, man. I don't know what was going on. I was just looking like, yo, what's he doing? They about to,
What's he doing?
yo, they about to get it on here. Yo, this is crazy.
Check.
Yo, he was
Oh, my God.
just the passion.
That he had and
It
how
was
he's
the way he held it.
embracing
I'm like,
her.
yo, fam, you know we're out in public, right? This is a family restaurant.
He
You don't
was
need
about
to
to
do this. This is a diner.
It was a diner.
It was a diner out in an undisclosed location.
I'll drive that bitch right now.
But I just saw
Yo, you gotta tell me who that was. Oh my God.
Why he mad hype?
Because this is hilarious.
Why is this? I don't find it funny at all.
this was,
Gonna say
listen,
I
man.
don't find it-
Just seeing it on the other end.
I don't find nothing funny right now. This nigga's rocking back and forth like an 80-year-old grandmother. This nigga's having the time of his life.
I am.
This nigga's elated. Am I using it right?
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
there you
Good
go.
job.
See,
Round of applause for Evan.
that was. Oh,
No, I'm
man.
not touching the soundboard no more.
So you don't feel like you change up a little bit? You don't have any like different
Mannerisms.
I'm just saying that if I bring a girl around my friends, that is not a sign for her to believe that I am taking her seriously.
Okay,
Really?
That's fair.
Because
No, that's
my
fair.
friends, you guys are loyal to me, not
Yes.
her.
Yes.
If y'all caught me in a moment that y'all would never catch me, because I would never do this.
Because
But if this
black
ever,
men don't cheat.
Exactly. But if there was ever a moment of infidelity in a relationship, that person's friends don't owe that person's significant other any loyalty.
They're
They
gonna be
owe,
biased.
yeah, they're biased. Their loyalty is towards their friend. They're not gonna run off and tell. So even vice versa, if her friends saw her doing some infidelish acts, you
She's
know,
being an infidel.
exactly. She's hanging out with infidel in Cuba, and whatchamacallit? What? And then basically that if something happened, they're not gonna. And it's the same way with family. Don't think because I introduce you to my friends, if I introduce you to my family, that means that you're in on it now. Like my mom has seen mad people.
Mad people.
My mom has seen mad people,
That's funny.
and she don't think nothing of it. These people might think the world of it. Oh, I met his mother. Ooh. You like the 5th person she met this week. Like, what are you talking about? Like, my mom has met a lot of people. And don't let my neighbors see. My neighbors are funny because my neighbors gas it up. I see you, young blood. Yo, I see you. Yo, that's the one?
Yo, you got a positive relationship with your neighbors?
No, they're assholes.
Oh.
I had a neighbor try to snitch on me the other day. But it wasn't even nothing. It was just a female that I know. That it was just a female that I know that I was talking to. And yo, I
really?
see you, young blood.
Oh, really?
Texting my mother, hey, I saw your son
Really?
hanging out with
You
They
really
snitch
out
to
here
your
like
mom.
that? Damn.
Yeah.
Snitch to your
Yo.
moms.
My mother asking me a million questions, but then my mother, I'm like, no,
Yo.
it's not. But it's not.
Has that ever happened to you in a relationship?
What?
Like you got old girls sitting there getting texted by somebody like outside and just like, yo, I saw him over here or something like that.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
Has that,
God.
or just like
Yes.
people talking just like, yo, why are you in my relationship?
Keep my name out your mouth.
Exactly. Why are you in my relationship?
That really goes to the privacy in a relationship on who you tell your business to in a relationship.
Yeah.
Is that important to y'all?
I mean, I think
What are y'all views on this?
I feel like going back on what you were saying with introducing your significant other to other people, it goes back to the whole privacy aspect because sometimes some people will just like, oh, who's that? Oh, let me look into him. Oh, who do they know? This and that, whatever. What are they? How do you know?
That's when the
Where do you know?
investigation begins.
Exactly.
Because
And
that's
it's
how
like-
girls are.
That's not investigation. That's infiltration.
No,
Man, listen.
it's an investigation because girls have a team of people who will
insane.
search, follow, like, message, test you, and find out everything about you, and then report it back to their homegirl that you're dating.
That's high school shit.
And I don't think it's fair because men don't have that.
Because
Yeah, we just have
don't-
niggas just like, yo,
Yo, her
So
ass
you-
is fat.
thank you.
Yo, that's you?
Perspective.
No, no.
That's all niggas give you. Perspective.
Now that's you.
that's it.
A nod of respect.
And that's it.
All right.
We not digging in the shorty pass and, yo, I think she Republican.
Yo, I think a
Yo,
401k. I don't know.
be
She
like,
got a
"Mad
diversified
post from
mind.
this specific nigga. Yo, you gotta keep your third eye open, cuz.
Come on, beloved. Just men don't have that.
Heard she's not really vegan, bro.
Yeah, man.
Saw her eating a burger the other day.
Damn, bro.
With another nigga. Brum, brum, brum. With a soundboard.
What tone?
He texted me,
Oh, he did.
calling me.
We got to read?
No.
Haven't had one of
If
those
this
in a
nigga
while.
would have texted me a fucking read,
That would be hilarious.
because he first hit me up, yo, y'all recording? I'm like, yeah, we recorded. Yo, read.
Read.
Nigga,
hear
you're not
this.
even here. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
hit up Tone for a read now.
but yes, relationships and privacy in a relationship and talking to other people, like, how
mean-
much does it factor? Who do you tell? And
If it's like a general issue, like yo, shorty tripping over whatever, I would come to y'all over that, like you two or even Stefan, like yo, like I just need somebody to talk to, maybe even some advice, like yo, like she tripping over some stupid shit. Yo, what's she tripping over? Like yo, a bitch like my picture, and that's it. She getting mad because people like.
I
my
remember
pictures.
those days.
This is real life shit, people. I'm talking to y'all now. I've gone through this.
I've gone through this.
I have vented this. I have vented my frustrations to these two gentlemen and Stefan over some of the dumbest shit that has caused an argument in previous relationships.
I mean, looking back at it now,
No,
you don't think
No.
it's kind of funny?
no, no,
No.
not even a little bit. No, because why are we arguing over the fact that I had a female cashier give me my money and smile at me? That's not my fault. I don't control where she worked. I don't control her mannerisms towards me. I just gave her the money for the product that I bought.
I liked what I saw.
I
I
bought
did
it.
what I did.
Exactly.
She liked what she saw.
She can't like what she sees.
she did what she did.
There you go. Circle of life.
Nah.
Circle of likes. Because I like what I saw, and she liked what she saw.
Nah. See, you already snitched on yourself.
That's a T-shirt idea. Circle of like. I like what I see.
But yes, understandably, you see no problem in confiding in your friends for maybe a different perspective
Yeah.
and just venting sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes relationships can be stressful.
It's like I'll vent because sometimes maybe I don't see where she's coming from, and I just need like that third perspective. It's my perspective, her perspective, and outside perspective. Like, hey, she's tripping over what I'm doing. I'm tripping over what she's doing. Yo, Akai, can you help me out? Help me try and understand where she's coming from.
Like, yeah,
No.
am I bugging?
no.
Yes.
Have y'all ever tried to go to her friends for advice?
Once
Nah.
I've done
Once.
once.
Somebody took a step on the wild side. How did that go for you?
Cause, all right, story time. Like, cut to make a long story real short. She had asked me what attracted me to my previous girlfriend. I was like, yo, she had that fat ass.
Told you.
That's crazy.
Like,
That's a trap and a half. You
I-
shouldn't have said shit.
As soon as I said it, I was like,
X.
I shouldn't have said that.
X, I ain't got
He
no
couldn't. He
X.
couldn't even call. He could try to catch it out of his mouth.
Exactly. It was like,
I couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
here we go.
That's a
Why do
trap
they
in
even
the
ask
map.
that question?
No, because they want an argument. Sometimes I feel like women will ask that just to see, like,
Ladies,
just to justify their own insecurities.
you barking up the wrong tree. You try that shit with me. Go ahead. Carry on.
It's like she got.
Wait. I'm sorry. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Don't try that shit with me.
Don't try that
Or-
shit with me.
You know who I am out here.
Or
Come on.
Come on.
Carry on, bro.
so
Don't
she,
try that shit with me.
So she got upset.
Chill.
She
Nah.
She got upset because the
Yeah,
ex
the answer
before
you
her-
said,
No,
yeah.
she got upset that the ex before her had a fat ass. It's like she packed her stuff and she left. So I'm just like I'm hitting her up like, yo, we just not talking.
All right, he
Wait,
thought-
what? She just packed up her stuff and left?
Yeah.
pack up her stuff. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's just, yo, nah, I can't do this. I can't compete.
She had a fat ass.
Oh, jeez. Fine, I'll leave.
Exactly.
What?
And then, like, I want to say almost a week later, I hit up one of her friends, like a mutual friend between her and I.
That sounds crazy already.
It was like, yo, why is she tripping over this? She was like, her friend told me, she was like, nah, she's just really insecure. Like, it's not really your fault. She's just dealing with a lot of insecurities because she feels like she's not good enough. That's not my fault.
I get that, but then it's like, it's hard to determine because I mean now where everybody is, they're like learning more about themselves and like what like affects them. So it's like it's hard to share that, it seems. Because looking back at it now, it's like that seems like a very personal thing to just kind of give up and be like, this is happening. Like I feel this way about this person that you're like, or you used to be with. So I don't know. I've been there with that. So it's like,
I mean, like I said, that's why a lot of it really comes down to who do you put your trust into in a relationship and who do you run to when, you have problems in a turmoil within a relationship. And that's why I stumbled onto a video on Tumblr this week, not Tumblr, on Twitter this week, that really, it spoke to a lot of people watch Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith, but this was a video of an older couple talking about their 22-year marriage. Well, I think there's like 19 years they were married, but they've known each other for 22 years that they've been together, and they spoke on like what works for them in their relationship and how do they solve problems and inner turmoil within their relationship. And I saw that video, and I've been watching that video nonstop because the words that were shared in that video were like really, really strong. And once I find it, I will be pulling it up for you guys as I'm stalling.
yeah, no, I
look through the
remember
video.
you sending the video though. I liked everything that they spoke on because it just made you kind of appreciate, that older love, another generation.
Be with him. I'm hoping you about to say the same
I was
thing.
brought up, I was raised by my grandparents. So my grandfather told me, he said, whenever you get married, and you and your wife have disagreements or falling outs, he said, it should stay within your own home. It shouldn't be all over the neighborhood and everywhere else. So when we first got married, I told her, I said, hey, if you get mad at me or we get upset, you don't want me sleeping in the bed with you because you're mad, I'll sleep on the sofa, I'll go in the next room. You ain't going to your mom's, and I'm not running to my mom's. We ain't running and telling them nothing that's happening in here, because this is between you and me. So I really believe that real strongly.
I think the whole concept of love, commitment, and marriage is not in its proper place today. Because I think a lot of females feel like love is butterflies in your stomach and looking perfect all the time, and he's smelling good, and he treating you, like royalty all the time. That's not reality. But a lot of women and men, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, go into relationships with the wrong idea about what it comes with. Okay, and here's the thing that's different for us too. It's not just a feeling when you love somebody. It's a decision that you've chosen this person and you're going to be committed to this person, and that there are going to be tests, trials, struggles. You're not going to always agree on the same thing. But today it just seems like the mind said, okay, this ain't working no more, I'm out. See, this is the thing. The problem I think with relationships today is people are too selfish. It's all about them. So I get ready to leave the house. He's got my glasses sitting on my purse. You see what I'm saying? He knew me and cared enough about what I needed, my shortcomings, because I am very forgetful. So he gets ahead of that. And he says, she ain't going to go with these glasses. Let me put them on her purse. She got to take her purse with her. Those things are worth gold. And that's why 49 years later, technically 51 years later, you can say this is somebody that is a keeper for life.
Powerful words.
Enlightening.
Facts.
Yeah, I want to hit the air horn on that, but I'm afraid of what else might pop up if I do it. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I watched that video and I related so heavy to that. Just the words that she said, that love isn't just a feeling. It's not just butterflies. It's a decision. It's a commitment. It's something that's saying, yo, I'm going to stick it out, good or bad. Yeah. Not, I'm only going to be in a relationship under the conditions that it serves me.
Yeah.
So, and I believe Jada Pinkett Smith spoke on that at one point, like just unconditional love and just being there for a person through thick or thin, regardless of it. But a lot of people fall into these situations of, you know, toxic relationships and with people who may be selfish because everybody's just looking out for themselves and their own self-interest. And people only go into relationships with thinking this has to serve me.
Yeah.
And my interests and my insecurities. This has to feed, it has to reassure all of my insecurities in a sense. It has to feed it without the other person doing the work for themselves and healing themselves.
Heal the world.
Yeah, two broken people don't belong together.
Yeah.
True.
Heal yourself.
You got to get yourself over
I'd rather have
your
two whole
situations.
people than two broken halves of a person
Of course.
coming together that don't fit properly. It's like
true.
trying to stick the end of one zipper of one jacket to another jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Shit may not work.
It's
You
like
gonna
having
fuck
a
up
hot and cold sandwich, as Evan said years ago.
A wise man. But enough of the love shit. Because Kenneth's only got like a couple, 20 minutes left? How much time you got left? 20 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah. What else happened in the world, Kenneth? You saw you scrolling through the group chat. Saw anything you want to talk about in there?
Saw a woman complaining that, not complaining, but she was looking for advice because her husband that had recently passed away, she found out that he was cheating on her towards the end, like obviously before he had passed away. Like they have a family together, I believe they have like 2 kids together, and she was like looking for advice as to like, damn, what should I do? How should I feel? Everything like that. It's like, yo, this is the love of my life. I loved him. Come to find out he was cheating on me with multiple women. It's like things like that I always hate hearing about because that puts like the family's already going through losing this person, having to like say their final goodbyes to this person and everything like that, getting all their affairs in order, and then like unfortunately I use the word the affair because it's like now you come to find out, you know, he wasn't being faithful towards her through everything. They're married and according to her they had like a happy marriage, and then come to find out that he's not happy. And now that he's gone, it's like,
No, he was happy. He got away with it.
Yeah, he was definitely happy. He might have died, but
He took them
got
bitches to the grave.
That's terrible. Damn. How you just get away with
Man,
that
if you
for that
cheating
long?
on your girl, don't you want to take it to the grave?
I mean, yeah, but
say a
still.
You two can't answer that.
Why not? Because I never cheated.
Black men don't cheat.
Exactly, I never
So
cheated.
how can y'all answer a question that will never happen for y'all?
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about if. I'm putting my feet in the shoes of a man who might do that. I don't understand how. But my thing is that they always say at a funeral, the real truth of a person comes out.
Yes.
Because everybody shows up and everybody has a different... Because everybody doesn't get the same version of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that really shows itself at a funeral, where you have people who were good to you, people who were bad to you, people who you were good towards, and people you were bad towards. Yeah. They all gonna show up to pay their respects or, you know, get their shit off. And now your wife is there, and she comes to find... That was his wife or just his girlfriend?
His wife.
Damn. Trying to shoot him some bail. But wife found out there was other bitches. You know, if I was his wife, if I was in her shoes, I'd be like, y'all lying.
And then if they show up with some irrefutable proof.
He got a twin brother. I can't believe he had a twin brother. He ain't
The
telling me
only
about.
child.
I can't
long
believe. His parents are dead. I
It's
couldn't.
it's the greatest soap opera episode ever.
Yep, I'm calling Disney.
Yup.
We'll get this movie popping.
Speaking of Disney, DC canceled like that show Swamp Thing after one episode.
Because they played a lot of money in the promo for that.
Who the hell wanted to see Swamp?
Nobody knows what that is.
Exactly.
I mean, you know the name, but
I didn't know.
I wouldn't want to.
I just saw DC Swamp Thing. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I read comics growing up.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
still,
the look of it, the aesthetic of it, it looked like a horror movie almost. In all the promos, but I noticed that there was a lot of promo for it. Like, it was on Twitter, I saw it on Instagram, I saw it on all social media outlets, I saw it on TV, television shows. I damn near almost saw it in a movie theater.
I ain't seen none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know where he's seeing this.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, y'all don't go outside during the week.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I be
There you
outside and I see shit. If you open your window, you might see
You got a
something.
car.
That too. There is that. But yeah, I saw that, so I wasn't really surprised that they canceled after one episode. It's the same way how the Dark Phoenix movie was trash because they filmed it one way, but then they said, damn, this looks a lot like Captain Marvel now because of Dark Phoenix, a woman with mad glowy shit in space. Just like fucking Captain Marvel, let's change the movie. They came back and did reshoots, but they did the reshoots at the time they found out Disney acquired Fox. So guess what? Nobody cares because there's no chance of a fucking sequel or reboot. Nothing. None of these actors have jobs anymore for this movie franchise. So this is it. I'm just giving y'all a I don't give a fuck performance. And they changed the final third act of the whole movie, and you could tell because that shit was trash.
But before the third act, it was pretty good, or
No.
Oh,
It was jumbled up. It was like two movies in one. It was stupid. Like nothing made sense. The main characters were niggas you never knew. So like everybody with important plot points were niggas you weren't even attached to, so you didn't care about their story.
so comparing the Dark Phoenix movie and then X-Men 3, which one was better?
X-Men 3.
Damn.
Because the biggest thing in it was in the previous X-Men movie, X-Men Apocalypse, Jean Grey has the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere she just acquires it again. You see?
Wow.
It's like niggas just didn't give a fuck.
I guess they lost interest on that whole series. I mean,
Once you know you're not coming back, it's like Game of Thrones. When niggas knew they weren't coming back, they didn't give a fuck how it ended.
yeah, that shit was trash. I'm sorry, it's still trash.
It's like if you found out you had 20 hours to live, how would you live? You gonna live like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is. What would y'all do if y'all had 20 minutes?
20 minutes to live.
Just on the pod. Beat his dick off on the pod. Thanks.
Y'all can go. Y'all can.
I
definitely,
understand, bro.
Yeah, that's man.
I understand.
What
You
the
cut it.
fuck?
Yeah, it's been
That's
good.
really the last 20 minutes.
The last 20
You ain't gonna say a text to anybody. Just no goodbyes.
Call your mom, something. I love
Shit,
you.
man.
Yo,
That's
it's
the
great.
first thing. Okay, that's selfish.
I told what last week or the week before. I told you.
That's what you did. You had 20 minutes left. You was like, I gotta get it off.
on the pond.
Did y'all hear about the Straight Pride Parade in Boston?
That's
There's
the dumbest
no-
shit in
yeah.
the world.
What?
That's the
No,
dumbest.
It's inclusion.
No, for what? No.
Representation.
Representation.
There's no need for representation of a group that's never been like vilified or excluded from anything.
Who? No. I want to know who was mainly there. Who was mainly there?
Who all was there?
Who was mainly there?
Who all was there?
Who
Well,
was mainly there?
It was in Boston, so who you think? Me.
Crabs.
Yeah, crap.
I was there.
Mr. Krabs. Me and the Krabs. Boston Krabs. The Boston Krabs and me was getting lit
Nah.
at the Straight Pride Parade. Well, if you're at the Straight Pride Parade, then you know people in there fucking. Like, you meet a straight woman, you a straight man. That's what, you
I
know.
don't care about
No.
people fucking there. That's weird to begin with. But why? Why?
There's no
That's
need
the
for-
dumbest
there's
shit
no
I've
need for
ever
a stra-
heard.
There's no need for a straight pride parade, just like there's no need for a white
Well,
history.
isn't
Month.
that the utmost ultimate symbol of equality?
No.
Yes, White History Month. Yes, exactly. Just gonna go through all the grand wizards of the Ku Klux Klan.
White History Month is just called the American education system.
No,
Damn.
no,
It isn't?
no.
You don't learn. I don't learn about any other history except white history.
European history.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't learn that one. I didn't go to that class. What is that? U.S. government?
Global history.
I didn't go to.
I didn't go to global.
You know,
This
what's
niggas
funny?
talk about European. Yo, is that U.S. history, bro? Bro.
I mean, technically.
Fine.
Nah, let's
Yo,
not get
wait.
into politics.
It's funny because I got a 45 in high school in my global histories class.
And it shows.
45?
Yeah,
And it shows.
Yeah, because 55 is failing. Nigga gave me a 45. That nigga was Patty.
That's fucked up.
I think he was racist.
That's terrible.
I think he was racist.
Who was the teacher?
calling Al Sharpton. You can pull out the yearbook. You can pull out the
Chill.
yearbook for the listeners. Yeah, it's crazy.
Chill.
But
We're going to do it after. There it is.
yes.
Chill.
But yeah, y'all don't think that sometimes that's a little bit fair?
No.
It
There's
doesn't
there's
need to happen because you're getting away from the underlying issue,
So
which
what-
is
That there shouldn't be any straight pride parade because when have straight people not been included in anything? It's always
You weren't
other-
included in the gay pride parade.
The gay pride parade is not turning away anyone who's heterosexual.
And neither is the straight pride parade.
No, the straight pride parade in its principle is saying like, yo, fuck gay people, straight people need to have their own parade. That's what the straight pride parade is basically saying. The gay pride parade is like, yo, we're gay, we're lesbian, we're transgender, we're all shades of this rainbow. We should be able to celebrate who we are. The straight pride parade is like straight people aren't afraid to come out of the closet to their parents like, Mom, Dad, I'm not gay.
And that's
I'm not gay.
I'm
Come
straight.
on, please still love me. Don't love me any differently.
it's crazy because, like I said, that's why I feel like gay people to me it's so natural, it's just normal. If people are gay, you're gay. It's cool.
Exactly.
But the fact that people even have to come out is insane to me.
Yeah.
Tell you,
that's the whole reasoning behind it. That's why like having a straight pride parade is defeating the purpose and the underlying message of people needing to have a gay pride parade. Like the fact that you have to have it means that we're taking away from what we're actually thinking
that
about.
begs the question for me to ask you guys, because it kind of falls into this area of people who may not be included, who want to be included in things that may not be specifically for them.
Okay.
Next week is Father's Day.
Oh.
Now, we can feel how we feel about that. We'll talk about that next week. But where do we fall on women who celebrate Father's Day and take place and like I'm Mom and Dad Day? I want both.
All right.
Where do we fall on the mothers who do that?
All right. So if the situation is where the father is not in the picture, like either by choice or not, like if just not there, can't be there, then I have no issue with I have no issue with the mom being like, yo, I'm playing both roles, mom and dad. I'm here for my kids. Like I have to do everything, whether I'm raising a son and teaching him about puberty or anything like that, raising a daughter and trying to teach her how she deserves to be treated by a man even though she doesn't have a father figure in her life. It's perfectly okay for a woman to want to celebrate Father's Day in that way. But if the father is there, then I don't think she
What you
needs
doing,
Father's
Ma?
Day. Mom? What you doing?
What you doing, Ma?
Like you making your dad Father's Day breakfast. Like, oh, where's mine? In
What
the
about a
fridge.
lesbian couple that has like a and they want to celebrate Father's Day? Where you fall on that one?
Okay.
Why is this a thing? Why?
These are things.
This is what you want to do? Go ahead, do it. Nobody's judging. I don't care. It's not affecting my day. His Father's Day rolls around. I'm like, okay, Ma, thank you. That's it.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have to set it up because of a superficial holiday already to begin with, that means, again, you're taking away from the issue that's actually supposed to be addressed. People needing to be equal, as opposed to having to split it up and have a dichotomy that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's ridiculous. Place that stigma on somebody. Why does that matter? The fact that we have to challenge it every time by saying, oh, straight pride, white power, this, that, whatever. We're getting away from the underlying message of just being together.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Now this begs the question because last month was Mother's Day. What about the single fathers? Do they get to celebrate Mother's Day if the mom isn't in the picture?
Again, why does it
I'm
matter?
asking, no, I'm asking
Yeah.
Evan.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna feel the same way. I'm asking Evan since he's the one who brought up this question to begin with.
You know how I feel? If we haven't gotten canceled yet, God damn it.
If this the one,
Asking me this question, you might do it.
oh nigga, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so what's your view?
So, I want to say this. This is my view of Evan Cumbest.
The views of Evan Cumbest do not reflect the views of Kenneth or Akai.
Or Can We
Not
Not
at all.
podcast.
You're damn right.
Even I'm gonna be in this bitch next week. Fuck what y'all niggas do.
Yo, Evan, we gotta kick you off the show.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm in this bitch. How you gonna? I'm gonna change the password on SoundCloud. Yeah, for uploading that shit to nothing. That nigga's recording in the air. Just talking to microphones for no reason. I personally feel like, especially mainly because this is a man-made holiday, commercial holiday, abide by the fucking rules. It's not your day. You got a day. And if you're taking up both roles and you're doing extra for a child's life, that just makes your day more special for you. But you got your team. You got your day. Why you got to jump in on our day? And alone, if we go on the fact that Father's Day is almost a fucking bullshit holiday, restaurants get booked down. You can't get a table for nothing on Mother's Day. It's so hard to do anything on Mother's Day. Father's Day, you can damn near go to work. You can do whatever you want. You can do anything. You can go to jail and see the judge the same day on Father's Day. Yo, Sunday. Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Courthouse open,
Still
nigga.
working.
Ain't nothing going on. Mother's Day, you gotta wait a week. It's just that, not to say that Mother's Day is better than Father's Day or whatever. I'm just saying that the way Mother's Day is coveted in America is different than Father's Day. And that if you are an outstanding mother who goes above and beyond, who does, may not have another parent in the household, I understand that it's harder for you. But that's what Mother's Day is for. It just makes you an extraordinary mom. That's for you. When it comes to Father's Day, don't just, well, I'm his dad. No, you're not. No, you're not. I grew up with a single mom, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who have grown up with single mothers probably haven't felt like, my mom was my dad. No, just my mom. It's just my mom. What? I'm saying anything foul yet? I'm just...
Because I'm sorry. I'm imagining my mom just coming up in the fucking kitchen on Father's Day. She just has a mustache on it. Hey, boy, it's Father's Day. Where's my gift? Mom?
What'd you get me? Nope.
I ain't taking no time for an answer.
Oh, here we go.
And why niggas had to get their dad's ties when their dads ain't had no job?
I know you ain't working over there.
Yeah, nigga.
Dad,
We
why
got a
you-
factory. What?
No, Pops.
Tie gonna get you killed.
Pops, you be sitting on the couch all day. What you need this tie for?
Exactly.
Looking fancy watching Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, my dad got a mixtape. I don't know why he needs it.
You gotta drop it off to A&R, man.
I'm just saying,
Look
but
nice.
my thing is that I don't think that it's fair, nor do I think that it's right that there's certain women out there, some mothers or parents who try to, he's sex tripping. Like, you trying to
What is gonna happen? People, we have all these damn days. You don't, like 2 days ago was International Donut Day or
No,
National
yesterday was
Donut
Best
Day?
Friend Day.
Best Friend
Well,
Day.
International Donut Day. I was going to
International-
every I went to every Dunkin' Donuts in my hood.
You ain't shit, nigga.
I know. It was a free donut for a drink. I got $1. It's like, yo, swing that strawberry frosted donut, Pete.
Yo, let me get that shit over there.
Hey,
I'm just saying though, like this.
Oh,
It's,
no, I got a different donut each one. Y'all want that strawberry frosted? Yo, give me that blueberry one right there. Yo, y'all got any glaze back there? Nah, I'll wait.
The fact that this nigga spent his weekend running reconnaissance on all the
This
Dunkin'
nigga knows reconnaissance, but not nefarious. The fuck out of here.
You see why we shouldn't have different days? It's pointless. Just like going to Dunkin' Donuts.
International.
Shit is trash.
I don't celebrate
The donuts from Dunkin' Donuts is trash.
True.
Well, you
Sorry.
probably get the stale ones.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I worked near Dunkin' Donuts. I saw how the operation is. So they had their whole
See
shit
how
set
they
up.
get down.
Yeah, I see how I know the secret. I know what's
Oh,
in the
you
don't.
expose with Evan.
Next episode, conspiracy theories. But
I'm trying to control this.
I can't control it.
nobody knows what's in those sprinkles.
That's Rad Droppings. It's got to be Rad Droppings.
That's-
Don't get the chocolate ones. Please don't get the chocolate ones.
I don't like chocolate.
Don't get the
so-
chocolate.
I don't like chocolate. So
What do you think the red sprinkles are?
What?
Color coded red. Never mind. All right, you're not ready.
Wow.
Nasty.
Wow.
You're not ready for the.
Wow.
I
Y'all
just
not
now
ready.
I see it just somebody sitting down painting them.
Yes.
I gotta make sure these are ready.
Evenly coated rap.
Did y'all see the video about the fake food?
Yeah.
Fake food.
Yeah.
like how.
Oh, like them burning cheese?
Yeah.
Why were niggas burning cheese?
No,
that's
those
the
are-
dumbest.
That was
that's
my
the same-
issue.
That's the same.
Why were they burning cheese?
That's the same cheese that we got in school for lunch.
No, I saw that.
I ain't go to your school.
Actually,
They
no, I
love
didn't
me.
eat that lunch in school. I actually never went to lunch. Never
What did you
went
do?
He never went to school.
Just relax. Hey, shut up. Everybody shut up.
My mom listening.
Exactly, stop. Why you sitting there blowing up my spot, bro? Like, yo, why is... Man, get the fuck out of my house.
It's a good thing I'm mom's on.
My mom out here celebrating Father's Day.
I gotta get my mom a new fake mustache.
Yeah,
Here you go, mama. Thought of you.
exactly.
I'm your daddy, boy.
I'm your dad.
My only thing was about that video with all the fake food in it. My thing was like the only way to find out if the food is fake is like to eat it or do some shit. After like you gotta buy it and do some shit too with the fun. It's not.
You're
It's
still
not like,
supporting the business.
yeah, it's not like you gotta.
Yeah.
It's not like some shit I could do in like the middle of Walmart. Like, Because when
Burning
they
cheese,
found,
aisle 5.
when I read the thing, like they be waxing the they dye the vegetables and wax the fruit and shit to keep it looking like
Preservative.
yeah,
And stuff,
Fresh and-
yeah, make it look nice. I'm like, hell,
Yeah, they do that with apples and shit.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
But I
weird.
guess it's
you
to
have to-
keep it.
Yeah, to keep it fresher longer. That way you can keep it on display longer, and people will be more inclined to buy it.
But
Like
then-
the shine, like they put wax on. I think they put wax on apples in order to make it shinier.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. And then I saw the one with the meat where they take like the fucking the shit end of the meat and just put glue in it and make it look like fat.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else happen? I was supposed to go on my conspiracy theories. I was gonna say some other shit, but yeah, moms don't be doing that shit on Father's Day. Don't be doing that. Stop it.
Yes.
Stay your ass back in May.
Yeah, it's gonna be May. Like, don't worry, your day coming. You had your day first anyway. Don't double back for another. Like, women just want to make it about them, and I'm sick of it. I'm telling you, I've got a fucking conspiracy, man. There's something going on, man. There's nobody taking care of looking out for the fucking black man, the straight black man in America. Nobody cares except some black women.
Eh.
I saw I'm gonna go on to another topic, but I did see some chick on my Twitter timeline. She was going off on black men. I was just like, this is
About
unnecessary.
what? What happened?
She said niggas don't deserve love. Like,
What the? Who the hell was this? That's crazy.
it was insane.
Yo, what the hell?
And she was just going off and like when it was just
that was
like
a hard ER.
yeah, no, she was firm in that position. She was very firm in that position, and I was just taking it back like, damn, you act like your dad ain't black. Like,
Damn.
But now I feel dumb for getting mad about it because it's just like that's just one person being mad.
it is,
over
and that's what
one
I'm saying.
situation.
But you are throwing a whole gender under the bus because now, to me, you almost bust your ass. You just come across as bitter.
Yeah.
So it invalidates. And I thought she was making some points, but the bitterness, you can read it. The bitterness undertone, you can read it in every line. So it just invalidated the point she was trying to make. Like, she could have been on to something. She could have, yeah, she
If
could have had
was
something.
at baseline.
Yeah, she could have got Dunkin' Donuts out of here. If she'd have just got rid of her bias. Watch, I'm gonna get rid of them niggas. Baskin Robbins, we out here.
Carvel.
Ooh,
That's just crazy. Like, but then it's like all that shit gets hyped because people are going off that person's energy and they're just wilding. It's like, yo, okay,
Exactly.
next. I don't know why people buy into that shit. If that's what they want to feel, let that person feel like that and look stupid.
y'all want to talk about the couples that got found in DR dying?
What the fuck is going on over there?
I'm gonna go over there and find out.
No, don't, don't.
No, relax.
You can't go?
No.
Just send Jimmy.
Send Jimmy. Word.
Send Jimmy.
Jimmy can
Can't
make it.
do this.
Well, let's send reconnaissance man over there.
Me? Chill. Chill.
You can run reconnaissance over there
Chill.
for Father's Day.
Yo, chill.
You can go over there and just go celebrate.
Yo, chill. Yo, no. What about the nigga who went to Dubai, but then like his wife found his passport a week after he left.
What? Wait, niggas got
Explain
two
that
passports?
again for the listeners who may not have caught that.
All right, so a tweet was out. My neighbor's husband traveled to Dubai a week ago. Yesterday, she was cleaning the bedroom and found his passport.
Wait. So, a nigga got two passports.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
she didn't check the expiration date. The expiration date was clearly saying that was the expired one. You found his old passport, and you just assumed. Oh man, why do they assume so much?
Mm.
Why?
Because They want us. Nobody wants
Creating
to.
issues.
Nobody wants to look stupid, but nobody wants to look stupid alone. And I think that's why.
We got to be stupid together.
Yes, that's it.
We got to start the circus.
Listen, that's why you got bitches hiding in the trunk of niggas' cars, and then stepping out like, "Oh damn, I wasn't here. What are you talking about? I just fell in. Was waiting for you to open the damn door. What the hell?"
Women do that.
Yes. So that's exactly why.
Women go to a lot of extensive lengths just to prove that, to try to validate their insecurities.
It's the same thing with men.
All right, what do men do to validate our insecurities?
We don't.
I was about to go on
we
a
don't
big
do it
rant.
to validate our insecurities. We just use it to cover it up.
Okay, so wait, let me give you an example of something that a woman might do, and I would need you to give me something that could be the equivalent of a male action. Of
Gotcha.
that. So, a woman might go out and say, a man ain't shit, or niggas ain't shit, but then proceed to only deal with romantic situations with men who cheat on them, or go seek men who are bad boys or hood niggas, and may cheat on them, and they might seem like, oh, well, I'm the prize, he's with me, and yet he still continues the same behavior, and he might cheat on that girl, and instead of leaving, she'll just yell at him and accuse him, and he'll stay, and she'll stay in that relationship too, because it only confirms her insecurity of saying niggas ain't shit. So that way she doesn't have to open up and be vulnerable. She doesn't have to open, she can just stay in her shell and just can sit in her firm position of, oh, like I said, niggas ain't shit, because I keep getting with niggas who ain't shit. Like, you're just pushing that narrative forward, and you're just staying in that mindset. So that, to me, that's a perfect example of how a woman might do that. What is a male version of that? What is something a man might do to hide his insecurity?
They might go around try and fuck with a lot of different chicks and everything. Just be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm out here getting bitches, and they might, I guess, reverse the dirty Mac, so to speak, and just like talk themselves up. They could be like, oh yeah, I'm out here doing this and that, whatever. Then when they get with a good chick, you know, they kind of upsold themselves to the point where they're not going to deliver with that, and they're hiding what it is that's really holding them back or setting them back. So it's like, instead of actually going through and saying, well, you know, I am the shit and I am doing this, they'll kind of like hide it by just masking it with all this flagrant shit.
You mean like lying to get the cheeks?
Yeah, I think a lot of
Yo!
dudes do that.
Listen.
That's dudes.
Is it?
40 minutes in the bedroom, Ma, was good.
Yeah, that's literally a nigga sitting there like,
I
yeah,
go all night.
I'll give you the time of your life. You
You
know
gonna get
what
this-
it is.
You gonna get this 15 minutes.
15
You gonna
inches.
get this hard 15 minutes.
And that's
Hard
including
15.
and that's including 8 minutes of foreplay.
Ooh-wee. You know my tongue get tired.
You know my tongue get tired. This. Oh, la, 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 la.
Ah.
Ah. That's all it needs. That's all it takes. Oh. Hit him with the Rick Ross. Oh. Nigga, what?
Oh,
Oh, nigga, do you?
oh,
I'm just saying.
I'm wearing out, lady.
Hold up. Hang on. My jaw hurt. Hang on. Shit happened out here.
Something's
Nasty.
not going. Something's not feeling right.
And when I'm done, please exit the premises.
Fine, I'll leave.
Yes.
Fine, she has to leave.
Yes, vacate the premises, please.
You got an eviction notice on deck. It's printing out right now.
Your
as we
Uber
speak.
is outside, and you know how the new Uber rules go. He's not just in front of the door; he's 3 blocks away. So now you gotta hustle.
You gotta hustle. you gotta hustle.
You're not getting her the the Uber copter.
No, the
Yo.
new, the new Uber
The
Nigga.
Uber copter.
to get us to the airport.
Imagine
to
the
get out the
Uber pool though,
and the
and it's an
Ubercopter?
annoying ass motherfucker.
And the helicopter.
Are you jumping out? Are you using the emergency
No,
parachute?
you just, boop.
Yo, nah,
Pushing
you
that
can't
nigga
do that
out.
shit.
Pushing that nigga out.
Nah. They gotta screen the fuck out of that, because if I got that one annoying Uber helicopter driver,
But it's for the cheap.
cheap.
This
What are the rates?
It's 200.
Yeah, but see, now that you said the race, you already know who's flying that helicopter. You already know who you gonna see when you get
God
in
damn
there.
it!
Oh, nigga, do you?
Oh no, yo! If I
gonna
see that
turn
nigga, I'm
around.
out. Now I'm just like, nah.
Stephon,
This nigga got his
Back up.
phone in his hand. Google
I'm back
New
on
York
my
City
heli-
skyline.
Back of
How do
my
I
chopper
cross?
shit.
Yep.
Yo,
I'm on the helicopter shit.
fuck out of here.
You already
We
know.
up in the sky. Yo, this shit is lit.
Who is signing up to drive Uber helicopters?
Stephon.
Because if they
Stephon.
have their
You know for a fucking fact,
nigga, no,
Stephon
I'm
is
not
the
doing
first
that.
nigga.
Shit. Hell no. Fuck
Yo.
that shit.
Any of y'all want to fly a cop? Yo,
He got the license to fly.
me. This nigga's putting his hands up.
You got the right to remain fly.
Nigga took the 15-hour class in 2 minutes.
And
Yeah, I
pass.
saw it. Yeah, I went over the manual.
Yeah, it's just like a joystick. It's just like PlayStation.
This nigga's right there. God damn.
That's when you.
Nigga, nah, man.
Yo, still better give me 5 stars.
Oh, shit.
Flying a helicopter straight into the Hudson.
This nigga really want to be that pilot, the Sullenberger nigga, so bad.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, Stephon would try to do some stupid shit like that.
Uber helicopter, though. I mean, if you had the chance to do it, it was like half off, would you take it?
For
Be like ill date vibes or some shit. Be like, hey, let's do
from the city to the airport for like 150.
Yeah.
No, all right, that ain't nothing.
It's 150. I mean, you know,
It's not
we out.
no, but it's not a helicopter tour. It's just like here,
Yeah.
there, gone.
Yeah, but you go at like the right time. You know, make the sun set in the background. Be like, yo, we about to take it right now, like 7:25. Ah, damn, this is a little traffic. Sunset's gonna be worth it though.
Yeah, all right.
Really?
No.
And then as soon as you get to the airport, Paris, boom, you surprise your girl with the trip.
that I'm taking by myself. Surprise.
I just wanted you to be with me on this great journey
To the airport.
that I'm about to take by myself.
Thanks for taking me to the airport. You can drop the car back.
But we took the copter. Exactly. Take the
I
bus.
can't hear you. I'm on French time.
Already in the plane.
Omelette du fromage.
What's that mean? Told you I ain't past global.
What? That has nothing to do with it.
Yo, Kai, do me a favor. Turn this fucking mic off.
I got one last stop. All right. So, for
I so boom.
the last topic that we'll talk about before we get out of here, because we got shit to do. It's about love languages and how to talk to your partner.
Uh-oh.
So we have a text message between two people, and maybe they believe that one person did not speak in the proper love language of his partner, and they might have received the message wrong.
Okay.
So I would love to hear your gentlemen's thoughts on this.
All right. Later.
The text reads, "Yo, we going out later." She responds, "Oh yeah? Okay. What time you thinking?" And then he says, "Can I say something without you getting offended?"
That's
She
already
responds with ... So he continues, "I really like you a lot, but when I met you, you ain't had that stomach like you do now.
Damn.
And I'm not judging you, but I want you to start working out. Start working back out again, because you had that flat back again, and that shit was sexy as fuck. I'm not saying you're not sexy. Don't think that, but we got to get rid of that stomach, boo." Was there
Shit.
anything wrong with what that gentleman said?
Hell
It,
yeah.
it was how he said it.
What?
It really was.
He trying to
how
hype
said-
her up, flat. You sexy as fuck.
Exactly.
What's
But
wrong with that?
what was wrong was his execution, not the underlying message, but it was his execution. It's like when you're trying to like take a mid-range shot, but like you overshot it, like it passes the rim but it hits the backboard. It's like, oh,
Overextension.
exactly. We know what you were going for. Good attempt, bad execution.
Okay.
Boom. So what he should have done was phrase it in a more caring manner and say, like, you know, hey, I'm not saying that this would definitely work, especially because I don't know what kind of relationship those two people have, but it's like, yo, you know, you've kind of put on a little bit of weight. It's not to the point where it's life-threatening, but I would want to see you lose a little bit of weight for yourself. Not for me, but for you. Look better for you. Live your best life by flattening your stomach out a bit. Because you're still attractive, but that gut. Something along those lines. But if you're saying like, yo, when I first met you, you was sexy as fuck. Now you got a gut.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
No. You
I want consistency. Don't be asking consistency in me. You ain't consistent. You out here fluctuating with your body weight. You got 7 different personalities. What happened to the woman I love?
This nigga knows fluctuating, but not nefarious.
It's English.
This nigga knows.
He passed English.
Did you?
98.
No, I know you passed English, sir. Evan.
What I'm saying is, I don't think it's right. I don't think there was anything wrong in what the gentleman said. I don't think there was nothing wrong in his execution. I think he was just saying what he was okay with and what he was comfortable with. I don't think there was anything wrong in it. I understand what you're saying, Kenneth, that he could have maybe delivered it with a softer tone and maybe a different type of, rapping on the delivery. You didn't have to give it with a dingy box.
He wasn't.
He could have sugarcoated it.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, say it better. Say it sweeter.
Nah.
Nah?
Nah.
I do understand where you're coming from. Like, yo, sometimes you gotta be straightforward with a person. Sometimes you gotta rip that Band-Aid off and just let them know what it is right then and there. But then there's also times when, especially when it comes to someone's like body image like that, you can't always be that blunt and straightforward. Sometimes you have to circumnavigate that and just like come around to like, yo, be more courteous about it.
It also goes back to what we were saying earlier, where if you can't have that kind of conversation with a person,
Would you like a drink?
Shout out Gatorade.
shout out Gatorade.
All right, I'll put it away.
Shout out Popeyes too. Bro.
No, it's not.
If you can't have that kind of conversation with a person, then at the end of the day, it's just like,
What the fuck are we doing?
yeah. But I think there's just that line that you have to remember when you're with a person. Like, you'll know how you can approach a person. So those two people, like you said, you didn't know the context between those two people, how they get down and how they talk. I mean, they were being very candid, or at least he was being very candid. And maybe she's already used to that. But I think when we're looking at it from the outside in, it's not really our place to say much of like, oh, he's an asshole for saying that. You don't know how they talk to each other.
So, okay, so he's an asshole for how he, like some people would say he's an asshole for how he phrased that.
Mm-hmm.
So if a woman is being extra demanding and not understanding of when a guy is saying not right now, some shit like that, is she not then being an asshole?
I mean,
Because there's a video on the internet of a woman riding shotgun in a nigga's car, begging for some fucking ice cream, and he's saying not right now, and she's begging, and that shit is fucking annoying.
why?
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 She's being quote unquote bratty.
That shit is not cute. If the nigga said not right now, I have something to do right now, whether it's work or he has an actual another he has another obligation to take care of right then and there, and she's like,
Niggas do that though. Niggas have their own way of doing stupid shit. When niggas do stupid shit and they're like acting mad, like childish, bitches hate that. They hate it. Trust me, I know
Can you
because
give
I
an
speak
example?
from experience.
How about that? Can you give
Yes.
us an example?
When anytime I would go out, like, back then I would just, be like, extra outlandish and, it's like, try and be, like, zany, random, Okay. And like, not everybody likes a childish nigga. And I get that. It's the same thing with, a bratty chick. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you acting like this? Why are you acting mad childish and bratty?
But here's the thing: is your quote unquote childish behavior impeding something that she needed to do? Like, was that stop? Did she need to stop doing what she needed to do in order to let you continue being childish?
Not really.
Exactly.
But I mean,
This
still,
nigga is driving somewhere, and she's like, "Yo, I want ice cream," and he's like, "Yo, not right now, maybe later." He's now trying to be accommodating and compromising with her, and she still wants
he
ice cream.
wasn't
right
mad though.
there that we know.
He
of.
told her to shut the hell up.
Yeah, but he was all right. He didn't say it like crazy.
He said,
like,
"Baby, shut the hell up."
He said, "Baby, shut the hell up." That's how they talk.
He
with
laced
each
it
other.
with love.
He laced it with love. Exactly. So why we have to make it seem like anything extra?
So glad he put the mic down, and I'm sure his face was off camera too, so nobody saw what he just said. Crazy.
Because you were thinking the same thing.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I really wasn't. I
Evan
was
with the-
letting
Evan
y'all
with
talk.
The expose. Evan
Yeah.
with the expose.
I was just letting y'all talk, and I was gonna get my shit off.
Get
What
your
we
shit
finished?
off.
What were you saying, Akai?
No, honestly, like at the end of the day, if that's the behavior they have, that's between them. We don't know, but
They said
if it
people's
happens in
people
your
have-
relationship, then you just address it for what it
people
is.
have different love languages, and I
Exactly.
understand that. But some love language, not even love languages, certain instances, I don't see how that's productive, entertaining, or fulfilling to any relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we were talking about in the text messages, what the man was saying to the girl, he was just flat out just saying how he felt. He was having a moment of honesty. He wasn't blaming her. He wasn't accusing her of anything. He was just stating some facts. Hey, you had a flat stomach when I met you. Shit ain't flat no more. I would like it to be flat again. Just saying how he felt. She could literally say, I don't want to do that. You can leave. And he had to be cool with that.
but
Because
he
he
could-
said his piece.
Yeah, and he could also have phrased it like, "Hey, you know, I've noticed that you put on a little bit of weight. I noticed that I put on a little bit of weight as well."
Nah, he was fit.
Okay.
He was in shape.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just like saying stuff like that.
Here, use
saying
some water?
stuff like that is
Not water.
is setting up so much shit for
It's
you already.
Gatorade.
Man,
Saying shit like that is
it's just basically setting you up for like the shit that usually comes up, like the insecurities being built up. Her probably thinking, oh, like I don't know if
I'm
know-
listening to you,
I don't know
and
if-
I understand what you're saying. It's like people have insecurities, and those are signs right there that if you can be that flat out honest and somewhat still respectable, and a person takes it the wrong way, that's a clear indication of insecurity within another person. And yeah, that's okay to some degree, because everybody has an insecurity here or there. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having an insecurity, but understand if your insecurity is that strong within you that it causes you to lash out negatively against your partner, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship.
yeah.
Is what my deeper point is, and it didn't even go to that fucking heinous video that Kenneth spoke upon with the woman demanding ice cream to a gentleman who was driving to a business meeting.
This nigga knows
That
heinous,
yes,
but not nefarious.
he was driving to an important business meeting with Google, and she demanded that he would be late to this $1 million meeting to get ice cream from fucking Baskin Robbins on Free Donut Day because she just wants it. That's the type of shit that gets on my nerves, because I look at that like, you have those instances where it's just like, yo, your girl just want to be around you while you do regular shit, like while you run errands. Y'all ever been around that?
Yeah.
That's the most annoying shit in the world to me. Like, I don't see a point in that. Go home. Get away from me. Don't you have shit to do?
Why do you want to come with me while I get this haircut? What?
That's happened before?
Yes.
Oh my
Why do you
God.
want to come with me to the barbershop? Oh, I just want to see what niggas talk about. No.
Get a life.
No. Just
Get a fucking
If
life.
you want to see what happens at a barbershop, watch the movie Barbershop.
Like, these are reasons why
That's
I watch.
not accurate.
That's not. But if I ever walk into a fucking barbershop, I see Ice Cube in there, I'm leaving.
Why?
Yeah. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, nigga.
That's the nigga
Ain't
from
nothing
the
going
Proud
on here.
family. You didn't. Yeah. You didn't get sick. No, yeah. No, Ice Cube ain't never did some shit like that.
He did.
No, he didn't.
What'd he say in that movie?
Not yay.
He didn't say yeah.
No.
Yeah, today was a good day, yay. Yeah, exactly. No, nigga. No, he didn't do it. That wasn't him. Wrong nigga.
Regardless. I'm just saying.
We've got yeehaw.
Yay.
If I ever walk into a fucking barbershop
And hit him
Ice
with a
Cube,
yay. Let me get that yay.
I'm gonna find a clip of that nigga saying that shit. I knew he fucking said it. I ain't just grabbed that out
He
of
never
thin air.
said that shit.
Go ahead. When you edit this video, go ahead and put it at the end. Go ahead.
Exactly.
If you find it, go ahead.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna find it.
But my point is, if I go in there and see Cedric the Entertainer in there too, I'm like, all right, nigga, I'm out of here. What's going on here?
So who has to be in the barbershop for you to stay?
It's a great question. I'm gonna come back to that next week. Let me have a viewer question.
Oh yeah, it was from Gabe.
But wait, before we get there, let me finish my point of what I was saying.
And then we'll
I hate that women who want to hang around. And like I said, these are reasons why I'm single, and maybe reasons why I want to stay single. But to me, like that, just I understand is want to spend time with your partner doing the mundane shit, but like have it mapped out in a sense. Like no, don't just like don't tag along to me doing something that I should be doing without you. Because if we're moving along my schedule, now we have to move along my schedule, and vice versa. If I'm just hanging around you and you're like, let's say I'm with you and you drove. Well, if I'm with my significant other and she drove, we're in her car, she has shit to do. I'm like subjected to hang out with her unless I want to call an Uber and go home. Yeah. So I can't really make demands on how the day is gonna go.
True.
So it's one of those type of situations how I feel like, damn, if you were hanging out with your significant other in the days when nothing's going on, like you just got to be chill, just go along with the flow. Like you can't be demanding, you can't be putting all this type of shit on the other person. Hey, we got to do this. Hey, we got to do this for me. No, you're along for the ride. Like you chose to hang out with him.
It's a ride along. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be the ride along buddy. Like I would hate that.
Ice Cube movie.
Yeah, and I hate that.
Ain't nobody in that movie.
Kevin Hart said it. All right, but
Find the clip of that. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I hate
Jack
that person.
Casey. This nigga's tripping.
Get a fucking life.
Timestamp that. If Ice Cube said yay and anything, put that in the comment section. Never said it. Timestamp.
Never said it.
All right, viewer question time. Go ahead. Take us away.
From Mood God himself, G.K.A. Gabe, a.k.a. the next questions now, because nobody else wants to send questions. He asked, when are we going to do a live show?
What do you mean a live show? What you mean a live show?
I guess where people can come buy tickets and watch us do this.
I mean, Evan? He's got an answer for us.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Ice Cube, the West Coast Warlord, Grand Wizard. We doing this big for DJ Ski live. It don't stop. Yay.
That's
not in barbershop. He's not in barbershop. You said it was from barbershop.
Boo this. Oh man!
None of these sounds work.
Yo,
I was looking up the other one. Y'all can talk about whatever that last topic was, and then.
So, what? I mean, Akai and I have talked about like possibilities of like a live show.
We could run it.
Exactly. Like set everything up like either outside or like a little like maybe rent a little place, maybe like maybe like the New Eurekan, something like that. Have people come through.
Just come up. Do viewer questions live, and then just do topics live.
Exactly.
Chill with the audience. Come through.
At that point, like we've talked about it, like at that point, I would want us to have like more merchandise, like more stickers, maybe some T-shirts and stuff. Like.
Did those people ever get their stickers?
Evan.
I mean, I still have stickers. I'm not even gonna lie. If anybody wants stickers, just hit us up.
If y'all want stickers, apparently we have 2 new designs now. So we have 3 designs total on the stickers. So if y'all want stickers, hit any of us up. But by any of us, I mean hit those 2 up on their personal social medias. You've got
Godzilla _ kinda still
on Instagram. But what's your Snapchat?
Akai, aka not go there.
Akai, aka Big Red Tweets on Twitter.
No, I'm gonna hit us with this last thing, and then we'll end the show. It's about different types of single. And I'm gonna read them all because all 3 of us are single, and I would love to know where do you gentlemen fall on this. So I'm gonna start from 7 by 1. Number 7 is single by choice. No desire for a partner. Being single is a conscious, permanent lifestyle choice for many reasons: loner, celibacy, financial reasons, health, spiritual or religious reasons. You have 6, busy / distracted single. Absorbed in being a single parent, career, school, etc., and doesn't have time for a partner or a desired one. 5, single but not available. Self-perception of being single and desires of lasting in a relationship but hooking up to get needs met. 4, passive single. Wants a partner but not actively seeking one. 3, recently divorced or widowed. Recovering from a loss, not ready for a new relationship. 2, frustrated single. Wants a partner, but not able to find one and gives up. 1, temporarily single, is actively seeking a partner and in between relationships. Which one are you guys?
Let me see the
7. 7. Hard 7.
Damn.
Ew.
A hard 7.
Ew, nigga.
Pause.
Don't say that next to me.
Hey, listen.
Sound like
The
something
shit
else.
that you said next to me, fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Disrespectful shit. Yeah.
Kenneth gonna be in every. He's like, yeah.
Shit.
Shit! Oh, we're getting this canceled. I swear to God. Oh, shit. I didn't say anything about anything. Ah, damn. Hey, you know they be capping. They don't really be in there. Oh my God. Who listens to the last 5?
You out here capping.
They an hour and a half. I ain't listening. I ain't got
Shit.
I got better things to do.
Oh my God.
Can we not? An hour and a half? Ah, jeez. Lord.
Oh my God.
And they don't even know what that's a reference to.
Yeah.
And what single are you?
Whichever one was passive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, 4. Once a partner, but not actively seeking one.
There you go. Yeah.
Very honest.
Really?
Yeah. What?
Why would you place yourself in that position right now?
Just being honest.
Yeah. Is that because I know I'm not too busy. I'm not too focused on something. I'm just like, yeah.
What are the benefits? That's what I mean. Because like each,
What do you mean benefits?
like each one of these single categories, I see there being like a benefit to that lifestyle that you've chosen, so to speak.
Well, it's not. It's wasn't 7 like, oh, I'm like single by like choice or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not looking for something. No, it's not that. I'm looking.
I'm looking.
I'm looking.
Is there anybody you're looking at right now, or that you have?
All right, you snitching.
Exactly.
Now you trying to snitch. You in his personal life. You in his bag. I said my joke.
Listen,
I
man,
got out
we
of
here.
it. Said my joke. I got
We
out
all
of it.
here.
I'm trying to end the podcast.
Man.
I am a 6.
We never talk about each
trying to
other's
be 5.
weeks.
We-
How was your week last week, Evan?
Thank God we are at the end of the show. I am a 6,
man.
trying to be a 5. And God damn
Y'all
it,
ain't
that's all we
shit.
got for the podcast hive.
Ask them in the comments.
The Evan hive.
Ask them all in the comments. What happened to you last week, Evan?
Last week.
Why don't you guys tell us what kind of single you are,
Yeah, comment it down below. Let us know.
and
Thanks.
let us know if you want to come to a live show of us.
Don't.
Evan, what kind of single are you?
I said I'm a 6 turning into a 5.
You can
6
follow
turning
us
into
on
a
our personal
6
social
is the
medias.
the busy one. 6 is like the busy, too distracted, and 5 is like the one right under passive. 5 is single but not available. Where like you have the perception of being
emotionally
single.
unavailable.
No, not emotionally unavailable. It's just that you like the perception of being single and desires of a lasting relationship, but you're just hooking up to get needs met.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like somewhere in between that.
Yeah, I'm the one with the premium snap.
You
Gotta
damn.
get that one in every episode. That's for the bingo board.
I'm gonna like, when people have a swear jar, I'm gonna get a snap jar. Every time he mentions his fucking snap.
This
Gotta
nigga-
make
this
sure.
nigga Schmidt from New Girl.
Yeah, exactly. He's gotta put $1 in
B.I.G..
this shit. But
REDD XXX Snapchat.
I believe that's all we got for them this week, right?
Yes, sir.
Nothing left? I mean, there's a lot left, but I don't want to talk about it.
We gotta save it for them next week.
Exactly.
Well, for now, that was episode 48.
Yep. Can let me turn my soundboard back on for a second to maybe get
Let's
this
see.
get the air horn out.
It's going to take like at least 6 seconds. 6 minutes.
47 straight weeks with a soundboard. Wait, no. Because we've
I mean,
We've had
we
episodes
have.
about it. But
Yeah,
the fact
we've
that we've hit a 48 and we're going to episode 49 next week and we've almost damn near hit 50 episodes straight is
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very proud of us right now.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing? Is there anything coming up for the 50th?
We gotta
You
do
have
something
anything
special.
We got to do something special.
Yeah.
Shit.
Actually, leave
Yeah.
suggestions for what y'all want to see for the 50th episode.
And if we can't do it, then just understand why, because we're.
Understand-
Thanks for commenting.
Thanks for
if we can't
commenting.
do- No, if
Thanks
we
for
can't
getting the traffic up.
if we can't do it for the 50th, we'll do it for the 1 year.
Thanks for
episode.
for the engagement.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Up the algorithm, guys.
Exactly.
Come on.
Up the algorithm. Hopefully, we can get it to you live.
One of
on
y'all
the
got to
spot.
get that first comment. Like, first.
Yeah, first. Exactly.
I got
Can't
it,
just
bro.
be Jack Casey. Listen, man.
No, I got it.
He's got
But
it.
until then, guys, that's it for you guys, and we'll see you niggas next week.
Next week.
Temporary air horn.
Error.
How good is that pussy?
Where you going?